What if your business grew every single week and you didn't have to actually be present? You could actually be with your kids playing at a park or at the beach, enjoying traveling with them. This isn't actually a dream. This is what systems and artificial intelligence did for me and my business. If you own a home service business, then you know the drill. You're wearing 7 hats, trying to do selling, you're trying to deal with crews, you're trying to do administrative work, billing, operations, you name it, you're doing it all. And it still feels like you're falling behind because your to-do list is never complete. And that's the reason why you're trying to be everywhere at the same time. Here's a key fact. 67% of small business owners are working over 50 hours every single week, and they're actually working more than 50% of that time on repetitive admin tasks that can actually be automated. Does that make any sense? Here's the key problem. You are actually the bottleneck of your business, and I learned this the hard way on our home service business. The problem is that you don't have a system, and so your business can't actually scale. My name is Andrea, and 2 years ago, we purchased a home service business with my husband, thinking that this was going to be all positive and good. We were completely overwhelmed and burned out while doing a million things at the same time, working over 10-hour days, and still trying to be parents to our 2 kids under 2. But here's what changed for us between last year and this year. We actually implemented systems that helped us automate things so we don't have to continuously repeat the same task over and over. So if we have certain protocols on how each customer call should be handled, then we don't really have to spend any brain power dealing with the new call when it can actually be handled the same way that another call with the same issue had been handled. Same for an email or a text message, and same for every single issue that appeared in our company that was repetitive. We used artificial intelligence and automations to implement systems that would actually stop having us to repeat ourselves. Whether it was with customers or with employees, we would actually have the automation just reply to those emails. Whether it was with employees or with customers, we now have artificial intelligence reply to emails, text messages, and phone calls based on the strict guidelines and rules that we provide to the AI assistant. We delegated all the tasks that did not require us to be actually fully engaged, such as following up on invoices that were not being paid. We actually sent that over to our AI assistant, so now customers that have a past due invoice are being called every 2 or 3 days to follow up. And so the AI assistant is actually saying to the customer, hey, you owe this amount, the invoice is now 20 days past due, and this is what happens if you don't pay. So I don't have to do that anymore. That is a system. We're also sending automated emails and automated text messages to quotes that we have sent and need to be followed up on. We've set up clear KPI dashboards that allow us to see the health of our business without actually having to go into our CRM and search everywhere to put all of these KPIs together to really understand the health of our business. With one click, we can know exactly how many complaints we've had, how many cancellations, the revenue, every little detail that we need to know about our business, we can now see on a daily basis without much of a hassle. A system is anything that you can put together that's a repeatable process that doesn't require you as the business owner to be involved in. So think about it this way. Every hour that you spend on your business right now building systems are 100 hours that you're not going to be spending on your business in the future. So here are some of the tools that we have personally implemented in our business that have helped us make more with less. Have saved us time. We're now working 20 hours less every single week. And this is thanks to just implemented this type of systems with the following tools. And with this tool, we can actually automate anything from scheduling, invoicing, follow-ups, you name it, it can be automated using Make. We use our CRM, which is Jobber. It helps us schedule all of our crews, do the invoicing, and even send the quotes automatically. We're also using a combination of Retell AI and ChatGPT to take all of our company's phone calls, emails, and text messages and answer to them automatically, again, based on the guidelines and the rules that we've put together for the AI assistant. This assistant is handling all of our calls. It's making sure that every single lead gets booked in our system and gets scheduled in our manager's calendar right away and 24/7. Now, on a business level, we were missing a bunch of leads. We were losing a lot of appointments because we weren't keeping track of them. A lot of emails weren't being answered, text messages, and so customers were actually canceling their services because they weren't receiving the communication that they expected. We were actually able to step back from our business, free more than 20 hours every single week. We're now able to spend time as a family. We're now more united. And now the most important part is that our business is now able to grow because no lead is being missed. There are 0 missed opportunities. Our manager is actually visiting every single property that we put into his calendar, and we now have a predictable revenue. But the most important part is that we've actually built a business that doesn't depend on us as the business owner to succeed. We've built a business that now is 100% saleable and scalable. And here's how you can do exactly the same thing for your business. You can start by identifying exactly where you are the bottleneck of the business. You can identify every single department of your business and see where you're failing the most. The second thing that you can do is you can use tools like ChatGPT to start delegating and implementing as much automations as you possibly can. And the third thing that you can do is you can actually book an audit with me where we can go through your entire business and I'll personally break down the top 3 automations that can be an opportunity for you to make more money and save yourself time. It's happened to us. But the moment I stepped out from the operations and the moment my husband stepped out of the operation, everything changed. And if I did it, so can you. We owned a home service business, specifically a landscaping business that is extremely hands-on. And if I was able to do it, then 100% you can do it as well. So let's automate your business so you can get your freedom back, you can go back to spending time with your family, and you can actually take some weight off your back. So comment below. What is the one task that you actually hate doing repeatedly every single day? And I will give you an AI tool that you can use to automate it. Now, I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the little bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you and see you on the next one.